It's been a marathon of engagements at FlySafair, with the CCMA roped in to mediate wage talks under Section 150 of the Labour Relations Act. The SA Cabin Crew Association, the largest union for cabin crew members at the company, threatened to strike, accusing the employer of approaching wage negotiations in bad faith. SACA President Christopher Shabangu explains what had stalled the talks.
There is quite a few benefits that we believe we can still negotiate, and which we will, starting from next week with the Department of Health. Hence, we call this one Phase 1. Phase 2 will be looking at things like your overtime, Sunday pay, lunch hour pay, maternity leaves and payment during maternity leaves, standby. So there's other things that are still going to be negotiated. What we're just hoping for is that we're hoping that SAFAir will come with a different approach, because, to be honest, locking out workers who are willing to go to work didn't make any sense to us.
The union says it has since made concessions as they move to accept the tabled 4-year wage agreement.
For the first year, which is this year from July to next July, is 6%. And then for the year after that, it's going to be 6.5%. And then it's going to go to 6.7%. And then it's going to go to 6.9% for the last year. That's just on the wages. And then again, they have that daily allowance of 30 rands that's going to be per sector, and they're going to have the 7.5 annual bonus, which is an introduction for the first time. They're also going to have the sign-on bonus, 15% sign-on bonus once off that they're going to get. And then there are other things within the agreement.
The airline initiated a lockout for workers, a move that dragged on for almost 2 weeks. Chief Marketing Officer Kirby Gordon says he's hopeful the signed wage agreement will stabilize operations going into the festive season and the G20 World Leaders Summit.
We're very pleased to confirm that we've reached an agreement with our cabin crew union, which now brings to an end the recent labour dispute. Operations have been fully stable throughout, and we're grateful for our teams who've kept things running so smoothly. We can now move forward with multi-year agreements in place for both the pilots and the cabin attendants, knowing that our crew will be stable for the next 4 years. Our efforts now can shift to fully focus on our passengers and to prepare for the upcoming busy season.
The work lockout has since been lifted, with FlySafair cabin crew members back at work. The remaining sticky issues have been referred to the Department of Labour with the hope of a speedy resolution in the coming week. Katlego Legodi, SABC News in Johannesburg.